Let's make a coffee and talk about post-grad life. First off, why does no one talk about it? Like when you're graduating college, I feel like there should be a class talking about navigating post-grad life and just like starting adult life. I feel like everyone I talk to right now is like, oh my gosh, you graduated, what are you doing? What are you doing? How does it feel? Like, how are you gonna pay all these bills now? And it feels like I'm back senior year of high school being like, where are you going to college? Where are you going to college? Which I mean, obviously it's a valid question to ask. Like I did just graduate, so like, what am I doing? I think because my answer is a little bit more complicated, it just is like always a story so I started my own media agency senior year of college. And then I also want to move to New York in a few months and do something in sports media. And then I also am working on my own social media course and doing my own influencing. So it's kind of hard to like give someone just straight answer of like, oh, I'm going to PT school, which was my original plan until junior year of college. I decided that wasn't gonna happen. And I have amazing friends. Like a lot of them right now are studying for the MCAT, going to med school, going to PA school, some of them going to dentist school. And that's super cool, but talking to them and they have such a laid out path for them, it definitely really highlights that my path is gonna be very different. I think the important thing about it is to just meet people where they are and to be supportive even if they're doing something different than you. It also just like baffles me about the amount of things that we were not taught in school. Like no one talks about taxes, no one talks about buying your first apartment or renting your first apartment, owning your first house, none of that. And I personally am a huge advocate for talk therapy and seeing a therapist. I actually just started seeing a new one now that I'm in a different state from where I went to college. And I think it's so great. I've been talking to her a lot about like being a business owner and now also being in post-grad life. Now that I'm home, I've definitely gotten to hang out with a lot of my old friends, like some of my high school friends, some of my college friends, some of my jump rope friends, really friends from everywhere, and everyone's kind of in the same boat with post-grad of like, this is such a new era. And I can relate. Some days are good days, some days are bad days, but I think overall it's pretty positive. Sip time, let's try this out. Oh yeah, that's so good. Remember, part of life is just figuring it out. So it's okay if you don't know where you are, don't know what you're doing, you're getting there. Just do the right things to set yourself up for success. You got it. And honestly, I'm always here to talk and I would love to make some new friends on here.